Our protagonist is on a food delivery service grind, and he encounters a lady that is giving intimidating presents. He gets nervous and starts stuttering his words while he hands over the food. Turns out, the girl is over 6 feet tall with a chest that is larger than my aspirations. The boy gets intimidated by those Mount Everest. Ahem. I mean, he is intimidated by her tough look, so he wanted to get the job over with quickly as he can. She starts glaring at him like he's a menace to society. The boy runs away like the scene from Zombie 100 Bucket List, but with less conviction. As he gets back on his bike, he contemplates if he can swap positions with a different delivery person. But turns out, our boy is the only delivery guy in the area. He then pulls out his phone and starts watching his favorite idol and a VTuber, Fuwari-chan, a cheerful and wholesome internet personality that our boy heavily relates to because she also has an introverted side of her. Someone asks Fuwari-chan in her stream if she has anything she wants to overcome. She answers that she wants to overcome her social anxiety and interact with people naturally. Her chat didn't seem to understand her side since she is a natural when she is streaming. She then talks in a serious manner, stating, how can she possibly run away from her fears when her chat is supporting her and working hard every day? While our protagonist is moved by her speech, he gets a message notification on his phone from the girl he saw earlier. She has requested another delivery. Our boy wonders if she's only ordering just to complain from the interaction earlier, but gets a sense of motivation to work harder when his idol Fuwari-chan is trying so hard. By the time he got to her place, she was already at the door, waiting for our protagonist as if she was looking forward to meet him. Why is it him and not me? Our boy is terrified by the fact that she was waiting outside for him. Reinforcing his thoughts earlier, she is going to yell at him. Food delivery people, I thank you for your service. The boy remembers to smile and stay professional under pressure and begins to thank her for using their service. However, our boy gets caught off guard because the girl tries to say something but struggles to say a word. She is on the verge of tears, but finally, she was able to say, thank you for his time. At least she's better communicator than Komi-san. Our boy gets shocked because not only she was incredibly cute in this moment, but she sounds just like Fuwari-chan, his favorite VTuber. The next day, the boy goes to Fuwari-chan's place to deliver her another food, but he's still intimidated by her jugs. I mean her aura. Our boy recollects when she said thank you and how she sounded just like Fuwari-chan, so he ended up running away. The boy starts to have second thoughts if she really is Fuwari-chan. If it was me at that moment, I'd run the exact opposite of him to see the Valhalla. As he is lost in thought, the girl gets super close to his face, which scares the boy, which leads him running away from her again. I would have taken my chances if I was him, man. When our boy tries to run away, the girl suddenly grabs his hands and tells him he's the only person who can do it, which can be misunderstood very poorly. Fortunately, our boy is only focused on her voice that sounds just like his idol, Fuwari-chan. We can bet that girl is going to be A-okay. The girl tells our protagonist she is really bad at communication and haven't spoken with a person face-to-face in a very long time. However, when she saw him putting up a smile the other day, it made her so happy it almost made her cry. Bro has scared Riz. The girl starts talking really fast, thanking the protagonist for delivering the food so quickly while keeping the food in good condition, and appreciates the little gesture of wrapping the food with napkins so it doesn't get all messed up. The protagonist realizes the girl didn't have any beef with him, rather she was waiting for a chance to talk to him. This little interaction reminded our protagonist of Fuwari-chan and how hard she works for everything. Back to reality, the girl tells him with an aroused face. She wants our protagonist to be her conversation partner and pay him accordingly. Our protagonist gets shocked by the turn of events and asks himself how he ended up in this situation, but ended up taking up on her offer reluctantly. I'm literally on the verge of tears when I was reading this page. Why can't it be me? Our protagonist is back at the girl's place to drop off the food, and the girl suddenly pulls out massive assets. I mean cash, to ask our boy how much he is willing to get paid to communicate with her. Our protagonist is confused as to why she would offer something like paying him just to talk to her. So our boy refuses the girl's offer and tells her that it's not a matter of money, but it goes against his morals since it feels like he's taking advantage of her kindness. The girl obviously looked disappointed and apologized to our protagonist as she closed the door. Our boy wonders if he did the right thing and moves along to carry on with his work. Later that day after work, our boy is tuned in watching Fuwari-chan play a video game, but he can't help but rethink back to what happened to earlier that day. Even as he is watching Fuwari-chan, she is having trouble keeping up her usual high energy. Fuwari-chan gets frustrated, tells her audience she messed up in real life, putting someone in an uncomfortable position. She then apologizes to her audience for being clumsy and ruining the vibe. Our boy yells at his phone he likes Fuwari-chan for who she is, and he likes clumsy side of her. Our boy then rethinks about the girl from earlier. She's clumsy too, and that might be the reason why her approach ended up being bit unusual. He then donates 10,000 yen to cheer up Fuwari-chan and hopes to keep her smile. The protagonist thinks of the girl again and decides to support her in any way that he can. Our boy sees a notification from his work that the girl has left instruction message to leave the food on the door. When he got to her apartment to drop off the food, he notices the girl unlocking the door to grab the food, but doesn't open until our boy leaves. The protagonist talks through the door. She can ignore him, but tells her that taking money isn't good thing to do and will not take her money moving forward, but then tells her he wants to be of help to her and help her overcome her social anxiety, which makes the girl blush from his kindness. The girl bursts through the door and asks if he is sure he doesn't want any money. The boy doubles down and says he does not want her money, making our girl feel guilty. In my honest opinion, we already got our money's worth by this angle. She then starts tearing up. She's so glad he is going to help her overcome her social anxiety and offers our boy to come inside to start talking while eating right off the bat.